Hey everybody, Heidi here, your Yorkshire crafter. How are you doing? I hope you're well. As always, I hope you're all back to normal now. It was easy for us because, like I say, we didn't do much, so it was nice and straightforward for us. Before I start, you know, every year when I put up after Christmas and after, look how mucky that was. That's just off my bench bit. I put the cards up that you've all sent me just for you to get some more inspiration. So I am going to do, I might have even put it out by the time you see this. At this moment in time I haven't filmed it yet, but I might just do it now and put it straight out actually. Because the inspiration in the cards that you guys sent me, even in the ones that were bought, because some do, I don't blame them. And I have all Toby's cards here as well, because I don't even send his mum a card. Carly, I don't send her a card because she throws them away. So I have Toby's cards here. So all you guys that sent them to Toby, as well as me and Andy, they all get kept. So there's no panic. They don't get thrown away. Yeah, so I just don't bother sending her a card. I'm just trying to sort out a clean cloth. I've got a ton. Oh, they're all here. These are all my washed ones. Yeah, so I'll put that up again, because I must admit I love to see it myself. Right, let's get on. So today we are going to be using Pink Frog. Now, I'm quite new myself to Pink Frog, so how many of you actually knew that they do stamps? I didn't. I knew they did paper, obviously. So today we're going to be using some Pink Frog stamps. We're using Pink Frog watercolour card, which that's all I've got left. So I have been playing quite a bit with it. So I've just put another order in, along with all the colour, all this. I told you over there in one of my videos, I'm desperately trying to get hold of some of this. So I found the True Purple, and I've got an order in for that. I've got an order in for all of them. So I'm really pleased about that. Now I just need to separate all my different branded card, because I want it all separate now, whereas before I kept it all together. So Pink Frog's got its own little area now in my room. So I've cut it at a 7x5. Now I was playing, and I played on a 6x6. I played on a 7x5. I didn't finish either of them. It was just to test out some colours. So I'm going to go 7x5, but I may still cut it down, I don't know yet. So the stamps we're using are, it's a good job that were written down for me, because I wouldn't have been able to spell it. Chrysanthemum, and we're going to use, actually, yeah, I'll just stick with the big one. I was thinking I might use them all. And then we're just going to play with some bits and some butterflies. And we're going to use butterfly. I don't want to make it a birthday card, a thank you card, or anything, just a any day card. So let's start. I'm going to use my stamping platform. I'm good. I've 11 sets of stamps I got, and they're all in folders and away. Been very good, I have. So I am going to use my stamping platform because it needs it stamping twice. So scruffy, I just took that back out of the bin because I've got so much anti-static in here that my card's not sticking. It's not really that dirty, it's got the, what they call it underneath it, the black sticky mat. But it is dirty, it really is. Right, I'll put that over there in case we need it. So I'm going to stick it just in the middle. My hands are wet now. So this is the size it's going to be cut. It's just short of 7x5. So this would be the size I'm going to use. So I don't want to make any mistakes because I won't be cutting any of it down. But anti-static. Now you see, when I did the 75, I thought there was too much white space. So maybe now if I just have a... So I'm going to be using some, what do you call it, stamps. Bits of circles and stuff. So if I can have this here. My butterfly word's going to go there. Yeah, it'll fit if I stamp it. That's fine. What we're actually doing is colouring the flower bit, but we're going to not colouring the stamps putting over the top, but thinking about it now, maybe this should have been more silhouette, because I think it might have, well, we'll see, won't we? I'm saying it might have stood out a bit more, but we'll see how it goes. I'm using Zig to colour in, and I'm only using 2 colours, so it's nice and quick. I'll be using 3 water because I'll have to do stem, which I didn't get to it when I was playing. I wonder if I can do it and just turn it that way. No. No, it's not going to do what I want it to do. Shame that. I probably could have done it if I'd thought about it before I put it down. Right, I'm going to quickly spray it clean because I want to put it down again, and it will no doubt give me an impression of what's already on the stamp. So I should be able to just butterfly word's going to go there. Yeah, I'm just trying not to have as much white space. I think I'm going to just go with it where it is. Let's put it a bit more on paper. Get the full flower on, that'll go. The other stamping we come back to at the end, we'll just colour these in. Doesn't take long. We're not doing super duper colouring because a lot of it's going to be hidden, to be fair. I put some orders in because it's not January yet. So I was very kindly given a voucher for bumbleberries actually. I hadn't shopped at Bumblebees for ages. So I ordered some glue and some tape runners, which I absolutely couldn't be without, and it just so happened they had them in stock, so I ordered them. I put my cardstock order in at Pink Frog. What else did I order? I've only done it today. Today is Sunday, by the way. It is Sunday. Oh, bless you all. Sunday 29th. I noticed in group a lot of you says, what time does live start? And we opted not to do one through Christmas. And I'm really glad we didn't. But then when I seen that, it was like, oh, I want to do it now. And I thought, if I mention it to Andy, he's going to be like, yeah, come on then, let's go do it. So I didn't say out. I'll tell him after. Right, I'm just putting that stamp set to the side a minute while we do something with this. Oh, see how much stickier that was having it cleaned. Right, let's stick. I'm using Wow Clear Gloss Super Fine because my other one's nearly empty. And I'm back to my old ways of clear embossing it. Mainly because I'm going to colour straight on it, and I don't trust any ink pad if I'm going to colour straight on it, even though there are some. It's got a yellow mark on it, is that? It'll be right for what we want. Can't think who else I put an order with in. I was gifted a voucher from one of the lads in group for Amazon. And I bought myself a clothes era because mine's broken. I did tell the person that bought it because I felt bad not spending it on crafts. She said, no, just for you, so I felt better about that. I think I might have put a sweet poppy order in. Obviously, I bought a load of All and Create through Christmas because of the fantastic deals they had on. They had some amazing deals on. It's the time to get them, isn't it? This stamp was obviously not cleaned properly because I've got a lot of little airy bits. I think that's because I cleaned it with the baby wipe originally. Promised myself I'd stop doing that because it leaves little layers on and you can't see them, which I can't. Then it comes on your stamping when you stamp it. I'm just trying to flatten that a little bit. There we go. Right. So there. Can you see what I mean about the little layers? Can you see it? I mean, it's not going to affect anything. But yeah. Right. So at some point I'm going to use... Oh, look, I've got some new Finalizing brushes and all. And I'm just using one with a point on today for no particular reason. I'm using my Wink Stella. And I'm using purple and light blue. And some of it I'm going to dab the colour out. Some of it I'm not going to dab the colour out. Just so we've got different light and dark bits. And for wiping off, as you can see, that's what I've been doing. Right, let's do it. So I'm putting the tiniest bit of purple. And I mean the tiniest bit. And I'm just going to do little bits at a time. Make sure that's clean. And the reason I'm only putting tiny bits in because it absolutely spreads like I don't know what. So before I touch it, I'm going to get these three that I've just put it on with the blue in. They're nice colours together. And then I'm just going to touch at that purple. See what I mean? That little tiny bit goes a long way. If you're new to zig, if you just wipe them off, they go back to the normal colour. I just love that. So if I show you what I mean by, if I just put some water on my little brush, I dab off the excess. And if I just go over what I've just painted, and pick that up, there you go, that gives me some lighter parts. So it won't all be like that. Then I'll take the zig, it's not a zig at all, it's a Wink Stella, and just give it a bit of, I like it when the colour runs back up into it. So we're just going to do different bits with plain. So again, I'm not even going to put any in these bits around the top because I'll be able to move it up when I've touched bottom down here. I was going to do the flowers two different colours, but I thought, see, that picked it, that touched it straight away. I thought it would be alright just with this. I don't want to over confuse it because of the way we're going to be stamping. I'll take the blue into them and then I'll add the purple as and when we get to it. So I'll bring that down. It's so cool, isn't it? I don't know if I'll have said by now, but Toby wanted to thank everybody for his birthday cards for his birthday pennies that people sent him, birthday gifts that people sent him. You guys are just phenomenal. I can't thank everybody enough for all the cards we received, all the gifts, all the coffees, just for everything that we received. We're so grateful. We felt loved. I really did. See, I put a tiny bit in this one and watch that go. Look at that. There you go. Just pick it up and chuck it up there. I'll go over with Winkestella end. That's a lot of purple. See, when I was messing, I was looking for ways to colour it in, and what I was doing was putting the blue. Well, actually, I did it in yellow and red. So say I was doing it with blue and purple. I was putting the colour down, and then I was watercolouring it. You know, putting the water over the top, which gave it a fabulous watercolour look. But it did take a heck of a lot longer. So I've done this more for speed, and it's a good look as well. So if you're happy to do watercolour and sit down and do that, do it, because it looks lovely. It really does. And I'm only doing one card today, probably because of the time it takes. I don't know. I thought you'd be too long, and I don't want you getting fed up, do I? I know you all say you don't get fed up. You're all too kind. I've hardly seen anybody over Christmas. Kids have been busy with their own family, which I tell them to do, always. I try and get them not to come out. Not that I don't want them here. Of course I do. But I want the kids to be at home. And then you find out they've been out to other family anyway, so at what point? So Carly's visited a few times. I've gone right offline there, haven't I? I'd rather not go offline. So we haven't seen out of Bash, but we've seen quite a bit of Carly and Aidan and Toby. The odd nip in for well, not even a brew. Aidan just comes to pester. He loves to wind me up. It's funny because Toby's right, loving and what have you, but as soon as his dad starts to wind me up, Toby joins in. I say to him, it's not like you, Toby, you know better. His dad thinks it's hilarious. No, it's nice when they come and have a laugh. Wouldn't have it any other way. But Ash has a big family, and they have so many events going on with kids over Christmas because they're all involved in some kind of shows and things, and they're a very talented family, very talented. So, no, I don't mind. And we don't celebrate New Year in any way, shape or form. It's not our thing. We did it when we were young, when we used to drink. But, nah. To me, it always just brought back sad memories of, no bad that happened, but you know, people who aren't there. It just makes me think like that does New Year, and I don't like it. I'm too soft. I'm emotional. So no, we don't bother. And Andy's not bothered anyway, so don't get me wrong, we've done it. We've done the fancy dress at midnight and at New Year and everything. We've done the fireworks. We've done the not being able to get up the day after, like you do. Nah. And as for going to town, which is something we never did, you know, out drinking like people do. Never did it, purely because we couldn't afford it. You know, the way they put the prices up for New Year and stuff, and the way you've got to pay into a normal pub what you've been going to all the time, and then it's like, once a year we want some money off you to allow you in. It's like, no thanks. I give you my money every day. Well, it wasn't every day, but no. Oh, I'm so glad we don't. We're having a nice joint of beef again, like we had at Christmas Day. That's our beef dinner. Do you know, when we had that for Christmas Day, we had beef baguette the day after. Oh, it was absolutely beautiful. And it's not something we ever do, you know. We eat beef. Well, we eat beef when we can afford it, actually. Maybe, I think we get beef maybe once every 2 months. To be fair, we don't really eat a roast dinner. It just seems pointless cooking one when there's only 2 of you. But it was very nice. It really was. Roast potatoes done in goose fat. Andy made all food. But yeah, we had the baguettes, so he's got some more baguettes for day after this time as well. Is that pretty? And while I'm doing this, I'm just filling you with my life story here, so it's all good. I'll give you an update on Lexi Dog. She's doing really good. Way better than was expected. We just tested her breathing again before I came on. It's something I've got to do on a regular basis, 3 times a day. And her breathing's really well. I gave her an haircut, but it's really awkward. The reason we don't have her groomers anymore is because she can't stand, because her back legs are going. So I'd give her an haircut through Christmas, which saved me 50 odd quid, to be fair. And bless her, I had to do it while she was laid down. But haircut and bath. Rosie didn't have her haircut because she'd just been groomed just before. But they both had a bath. And they slept all day. So literally, just for Lexi, just having a bath and having her haircut knocked the stuffing out of her. But Rosie, well, she just slept same as Lexi all day. We are looking at a new baby joining. We tried to rescue, but oh, it's so annoying because we could give a baby, a fur baby, such a lovely, lovely, loving house to come to. And yet, because we don't have a through house, we're not suitable. You don't have a through house, which means you don't have a garden. I mean, we've got a secure yard at the front. Rosie would run away if she got out, but she can't get out. Lexi wouldn't run away. She won't go anywhere, Lexi. But yeah, Rosie would, but they can't get out. But because of that, we can't rescue. And it blows my mind. Because I'd rather give them to somebody who isn't going to treat them as well as what we do. And, well, they just wanted the life that we could give them. I mean, don't get me wrong, some absolutely will. But we're offering a loving arm. So we met a breeder. Ooh. Now then. I believe it's 12 months ago. And we talked to her. We met her at Asda, actually. I was outside. We'd gone for a walk. So I had not a mask on, but I had my face covered up so nobody could tell it was me. So, because I don't like going out. Anyway. We bumped into this woman when I was outside. And she actually breeds Cavaliers. So I messaged her just before Christmas because she told us they would be breeding and babies will be ready to go December. And I thought, how perfect, because Andy's off as well. So whether she didn't breed or they all went, she says they won't be ready now till spring. So I take that as March, May. So hopefully come spring. Now whether that's when they'll be ready or that's when they're going to be born, because they have to stay at home a bit. I don't know, but Cavaliers they have a lot of health problems anyway with the hearts and what have you. But she's one of the few that you meet that actually has the proper vet checks, and she's a registered breeder, not a backstreet breeder like you see, which breaks my heart. So yeah, at least I know I'll be getting a healthy doggy. I would still love to rescue though. I really would. But can't do it about it. No matter how much we argue, we've asked them to come. They won't even come out and visit to see our dogs, how well they are or anything. They just won't come. Sad, isn't it? And I won't mind. I do a lot of raising funds for them as well. I mean, I wouldn't raise the funds, would I, if I didn't care about them. I've always raised it for Cavaliers. I know I should do it for other dogs and all, but it just happened through lockdown. So anytime I raise money, that's what I do it for. But I do it with my stones. I still do memory stones for dogs. And a quarter of that money goes to Cavaliers. So I'm always out of pocket with them, but it doesn't bother me because of what it's for. It's okay, isn't it? Can't have everything, can we? So I'll just finish this up. I actually wanted to put some purple on tips and I forgot now because you kept me talking. So I didn't get to do what I wanted. But it's right. Like that. That's what I wanted to do. See, once you guys get me talking, I get a bit waylaid. It's okay. It is quick actually this way, isn't it? I mean, it's not my best colouring, but like I said, I didn't want you to get bored. I just love these two colours together. Last one. It's going to be a quicker card than what I thought. Right, that's my colours done. Oh, I better do the green now. Let me just grab a green. Let's have a bit of mid-green. So I didn't go around and take any colour out, but I wanted to because I wanted it to look like that. But it's okay. I'll just straightforward. There is leaves with this and all that you can have coming out of it, but I didn't want to overdo it. My favourite colour on the zig, which is mid-green. Right, I'm going to take my Winker Stella. Oh, I thought it weren't working then. And I am just going to... And it does move it about a bit and all, so just keep wiping it off again. It doesn't have to be on there perfect. It's not going to move it much. But just in case you don't want it moving. I mean, I'd like that to move because I didn't see that was set. You don't have to do this either. I mean, I'm going to stamp over this, so maybe Winker Stella wasn't the best thing. We'll soon find out what it's like, won't we, to stamp over. That's Andy going to shout me in a minute. I can hear him open the door. Dogs need to go out. So if you don't have to put the wing Castella on, or you can do it after when you see how much room you've got left. That's up to you then. I'm just going to rub it all over this. It shouldn't move, this one, because it's been dry for so long. Then we'll give it a blast. We'll put it back in the stamping platform and we'll do the last bit of stamping. It's a lovely flower to colour in. Sorry, I'm just concentrating. I'm looking at how pretty it is. Same flower, but that one looks so much prettier at that side. Right, that's done. So we're going to put it back in the platform. I'm just going to move that because we are going to use some more embossing powder. Let's see if it'll go in the same place. Look, I don't want to crease it up. Like I say, I'm not cutting this down, so put it in the same place, it should stick. There you go. Oh, do you know what? No, I need to dry it first. We'll give it a blast. Hello, crazy lady. Right, it is pretty, isn't it? Can you see the wing still? I think you can. Right, so try that again. Obviously it's going to be a bit warpy because I've just heated it, but you could run it through your machine, your die cut machine, it'll take it flat, but I'm not worried. It'll just only need to stay that little bit. So we're going to move on to the butterfly one. So I want the word butterfly. You don't have to, you can put your happy birthday or whatever it is that you want to do with it. So I want butterfly. Now, I have used it so, and I didn't clean it very well. I'm not bothered about it touching the flowers, because that's the whole idea of this card. So let's see if that's straight. That'll do. So I'm going to take some of the butterflies as well, and I'm going to sit them over the flowers. Let's go with, oh, there's another big one here. Let's go this one. That one, I think. And then we'll do some, you know, some of these little circles and things in a minute, but I'm going to do this first because I want to emboss this bit. Again, it'll take lots of stamping, so I'm also gonna, yes, it's dulled the thing, but it'll wipe off. That's right, isn't it? So this is what I did last time. I didn't cover these, colour them in properly. It was just to have a, see what it were like to cover over them. But then I really did cut it down quite small from this. Yeah, it definitely wants another. Oh, it's looking better than I thought it were going to do. Right, I'm going to heat emboss that. Oh, I really like that. I love it when I impress myself. Right, let's see what it'll look like embossed. I didn't know how it'd take with it being going over colour, do you know what I mean? Let's get that off. The other bits we're putting on, I don't think I'm embossing them. I don't know if I'm doing them black. I was going to do, but I'll have a look. I'll just heat this up. That looks okay, doesn't it? I don't know if I'll have to give it a minute to cool down because I don't know if that's picked up the. Oh no, the powder's going to still come off. Oh yeah. Right, we'll do the other bit while we're waiting. So I'm going to go around the edge because we're going straight onto a 7x5 card base, but we're not using a matte layer. I would have done, but my card didn't come yet. It's my own fault, I've only just ordered it. So I'm going to go around the edge with, let me just see what this looks like on. I'm going to stamp something in that one. I'm going to go around the edge with the blue, and it's permanent, so I shouldn't give it all over. And I'm not bothered if it's not perfect. I'm quite happy for it to come onto the card in little streaks and stuff, if it wants to. I'm not going to force it on, but I'm not worried if it does. And I know I don't want to make a mess. I'm not bothered about making a mess, but I don't want to get fingerprints on. That's why I'm holding it like that. It's amazing what that does, isn't it? Just that little bit. Right, let me see if that'll wipe off. You know, the powder. I don't want to touch the sides. Just wipe this off the. Yeah, there you go. I like that the black shines more. Does that make sense? I probably should have wiped it off first, and it'd come off with a damp cloth, but I'm all right with that. It makes this stand out a lot more. So we'll just do the last couple of bits on it, which is, I'm going to use, let me put a piece of card behind it. I'm going to use this one and this one, I think. There's all sorts on it that you can use to do whatever you want. I'm going to take that one and I'm going to do that with a bit of purple. It's actually lilac bloom. Oh, it might not be light enough. Let's dark enough. Let's have a look. Oh, it might be. Let's just put a bit about and... Oh, yeah. Right, let me leave that one a minute. Because there is one. Is it in this one we just used? Yeah. I thought about... Well, I did a stamp to this, but I didn't know... It's a little butterfly. Ladybird. Not to colour in, just to put round, but I'll do that in black. Let's have a look. It's kind of cute. Is that stamping right? Yeah. Ah, that's cute. Right. So, I'm going to use that circle, I think. I don't know if I just like it as it is and I do some black splats. Or do I do a bit more with the purple? Let's see what this would be like in purple. Or in blue. Let's have a look at the blue. Oh, I don't know what to do. Yeah, that's okay. Maybe not do it full whack, you know what I mean? I think I'm going to leave it there and do a few black splats. I think that's enough. Yeah. Let me put these away. Don't want to lose them. I love little stamps like this. That have come in handy. Right, I better put the lids on these, haven't I? So because I'm going to be... Actually, I think I'm going to use Posca. Because that'll give me different sizes and I could really do with just small. Or actually, I've never even used it. Or just put a few dots on myself. Do you know what? Let's just do it. Right, I'll do it right quick. Get it on the card and then I best go take the babies out with Andy. I quite like them without any colouring. Can see them getting some use. Right, let's just move it first. Let's see how we can get it. That will do nicely. I'm happy with that as it is. It's all it needs for me. No big ones. I'll give it a quick blast and then I'll put it on a base. Right, we're done. That's beautiful. Oh, I am very happy with that. Right, I'm using my absolute favourite pink frog. I love putting foam on cards. And you don't see me do it as much anymore, do you? Because of the cost of postage. But I thought, well, do you know what? We're doing pink frog. Let's have a treat. My absolute favourites. I absolutely love them. And if you don't know, I'll show you how they come. Where's my roll? Oh, yeah. That's how they come. I think I've got 1,000 on there. Can't remember. I think I've got 1,000 on there. I buy them direct from Pink Frog and all. Cheapest place to buy them. Yeah, I might go overboard a little bit with them as well. Oops. I just love them. And they're easy to get the background off. You know, the sticker. I just cut mine into strips like that and put them in drawer me. That was just the back end of a roll with that. Right, let's put the card base down. Oh no, look what I did. I've just done that now. Oh, let me make a base. I don't have any made, but I think that could be a 5. Be 7. Let's have a quick look. Is that right place? Yeah. What am I on about? Yeah, that's a 5 to 7. Awesome. Oh, these must have been cut a while. This is my ones that want filing down. Right, let me just get me. That's what I use when they want filing down. There for your nails. They're so cheap. You get them in a pack on Amazon. They're so cheap. Suits me fine. I'm just literally going to cut that bottom bit off because I can't get it even. That was my fault for not cutting it right in the first place. Right, let's start again. We're going to take all these off. Now I'm going to risk it. Sometimes, or if I'm on my own, I'll normally put a bit of glue on because once these touch, you ain't getting it back up. So you need to be in position. If you put a bit of wet glue on, you can reposition. Right, cross your fingers, guys. We're going in. I also think it's the kind of card that doesn't really need any bling, but we'll see. And if I get it level at this side, I can always chop off from the other side. So I'm going in there. There we go. I am going to just go and take a slither off that side. Tiny bit. I'll do back and front at the same time. There we go. Could do some different colour underneath, couldn't you, so you could see it properly. I hope you like it. I'm absolutely in love with it. So instead of doing your matte and layer, I've done that just because I didn't have any card. Personally, I prefer the matte and layer, but it were alright for this. I'm really pleased with how that came out over the top of it. So I hope you guys will have a go. Have a shop, try the card. If nothing else, try the card. It is amazing. I am fully converted. Right guys, I'm going to go. Oh, it's making me smile. I don't often do cards that size either. Let's swallow at it. Put my stamp on, because I've been forgetting to do that so much lately. I always stamp with the same colour, but at Christmas I did some in black, so this might even have a bit of black on it. Oh no. There you go. Right, I'm off. I'm going to go take the babies out, and I will catch you real soon. And it was nice to see you again. Bye guys. Love you.